Hello YouTube, Wesley here from Vanguard Foxpaw to do a gameplay video of the deck we showed off in the last video. I'll show you what edits I've done to the deck. Basically, I just got the last Gancelot and one more Akane, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so this is the deck we'll be using today. I got my 4th Gancelot compared to the last video, and I got an extra Akane. So now I have 4 of her. Sorry for the audio. I haven't found a way to forward the audio, so you'll only hear it through my mic. As you can see here, we're Legend 13. And hopefully I don't embarrass myself on video. So let's see, who are we fighting? Nova Grapplers. This deck can have some trouble with Nova Grapplers depending on what cards we draw. So in this opening hand, I always throw away my Gancelots. We're looking for a better grade 1. So let's throw away Blaster Blade too, because we have a grade 2 right here. No better grade 1. Oh, yay, a better one. So I would like to ride Wingle or the 8K Vanilla. I always put my Vanguard behind, and then first turn, get that stand trigger out for a 5K booster. And then we'll pass turn here, because we can't attack. It's an 8K, it's fine. There's no way he can make any row over here that can hit for 5K more than 7. Gets a draw trigger. That is fine. We'll just play our 10K here. I don't want to use Blaster Blade right now because I want to save him for the skill. So I'll use my 6K Vanilla. 6K rear grade 1. And we fight. This is why I like using Flogel like this. It makes it so I can hit numbers. And this way I get 2 attacks in. It gets a crit, that's good. Waste a critical. So it looks like he's running both crits and draws. And he'll get the 1 stand from his starting Vanguard. Ooh, 7K Vanguard. Oh, unlucky. He gets a heal trigger there. I really want to punish this very weak Vanguard. So if he doesn't get a trigger here, oh, I get a trigger. So he can't even hit with his middle row. Yeah, so he attacks rear. Here we'll go into our best ride. Alfred is by far our best grade 3 to ride into. I want to make a good number. So let's do this and this. We'll swing with the 8 first. Then we'll swing with 16. And if he doesn't get a trigger, we can get all 3 attacks in. No, he gets a heal. Now there's some debate whether to risk a trigger and go face, or just kill the 7k rear. Here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 triggers in deck. I'll just risk it. Oh, punished. Should have just killed the 7k. Yeah, so this is the biggest problem with fighting Nova Grapplers is if they have Azure Kaiser. Just by the fact that he's an 11k Vanguard, it makes it so even with a full board Alfred at 20k doesn't hit for a nice number. Ooh. So hopefully we get a trigger here. Otherwise, we might be in some trouble. Oh, we didn't. It's gonna go my face one more time, and then his 9k is gonna kill my 8. For sure we're playing Blaster Blade. I don't have a booster unless I use my Vanguard skill, which I don't want to use right now. So let's kill this off. We'll do some controlling plays. That way Blaster Blade can hit the 9k. Vanguard next. Yeah, nice. We got a heal trigger. We're kind of due for one since we have so many still in the deck. And then yeah, gets a wasted heal trigger. That's good. It's kind of annoying. Anytime the opponent exits out of the app, you get to see the opponent's disconnected line. But I guess he's not doing anything on his turn, so it's not like it really matters. On my turn, I mean. He'll probably push me for both my perfect guards this turn, unless he gets unlucky and doesn't get any triggers. So we're gonna have to push him for game next turn. We didn't get a trigger. So we just hope for no trigger. Oh, he gets one, and it's a heal. That makes it really hard for us to push for game if both of those are perfect cards in hand. Not looking good, not looking good. So one thing we can do here is ride up, have 4 soul and use Soul Saver. This makes it so trigger on the first one doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh, I'm Soul Charger heal trigger. Punished. Here, we'll do a full board. Soul Saver. Buff these. But if he has 2 perfect guards, it's over regardless. Get draw trigger. Put it on that side. And a heal trigger, nice. Oh, my opponent just gave up. Maybe I guess he doesn't have any perfect guards then. Or only has 1 perfect guard. So nice. We won one. I'll do one more for this video and then win or lose, that'll be it for today. OTT. Generally, OTT is a good matchup. Unless your hand is just flooded with perfect guards and he has Silent Tom, and then that's not good. We're going second, so I'm not actually worried about having grade 3 in hand, because we're gonna draw a lot. It's actually not bad. I'll send Blaster Blade back, because the early game we don't actually use Blaster Blade. If I was going first, I would mull harder for a grade 3 in hand. Okay, we both draw 1. Perfect card, that's good, that's good. Okay. Now we start being aggressive. We drew our second 8k, so we can use that as our Vanguard for better protection. If we ride the 7k, he can make like a 10k grade 2 and a 7k rear guard. And then that'll hit for good numbers. Let's use Bingle. So we swing the lower number Vanguard first. And then hopefully he doesn't get a trigger. Oh, he does. If it didn't, this left row would hit as well for 2 damage, but unlucky. Or if we got a trigger, then it would have hit. But it's okay. At worst, he just kills our 5k that we got for free. Ooh, it's Silent Tom. That probably means he has another Silent Tom in hand. Most OTT players don't just throw away their Silent Tom. Because I'm definitely killing that. He gets no trigger, so Silent Tom won't hit. And then here we'll go into our 10k for better defensive purposes. Then we'll make a nice 19k row on the right side here. So even if he gets a trigger, I'll do 2 damage. So we'll kill off Tom here. Here we get no trigger. And then regardless of what he gets, we're hitting for 19. Heal trigger. So I'm using a lot of resources onto the board, which usually ideally means you've done a lot of damage to them, but so far he's been quite lucky with his triggers, so he's still only at 2 damage. that a heal trigger? That's a draw trigger. His heal is on his Vanguard. Oh, he gets another one. That's 3 heals, right? Yeah, 3 heals. 2 activated and 1 is his Vanguard right now. At least he didn't get to use his Vanguard skill because he healed. So here I'll use a Kane skill to actually make a row. Otherwise the 7k weird isn't doing anything. And now it can actually hit this 10k. Where's our own heals? Draw trigger's nice. Okay, we draw into our heal. That's fine. That means we get a Blaster Blade next turn. He gets a draw trigger. Wow, so many defenses. I'm just gonna push for damage. He has so many cards in hand, he probably has cards to refill his rear. So killing the 10 isn't doing too much right now. Okay. So next turn, we probably get pushed 2 damage. I'll get Blaster Blade out, and then we can use Blaster Blade skill. And hopefully push for 3 damage next turn so we can get a perfect guard out of his hand. Ooh, draw trigger. Okay, never mind. We're not using Blaster Blade's effect, because he can't hit. Goodbye, rear guard. Okay. Two Blaster Blades. We'll skip right here. Send this back to the deck before we run out of Blaster Blades. And then you can't send them back. I guess we'll call both of them. Even though we can't use its effect, we need some rear guards right now. And then we'll kill that off. Both my Vanguard row and my rear guard row hits for the same number, so we'll do Vanguard swing first to see triggers. Get 1. So we'll be able to push him to 5 here. 5 damage. And you can probably only push us for 1, since OTT doesn't have a way to retire my grade 2 rear guards. Bounces everything back to hand. Okay. That probably means he wants to play 2 grade 2s here. For intercepts. But with the Blaster Blade in hand, we'll still push for 2 damage next turn. Or 2 attacks to the face next turn. So that means we either get 2 perfect guards out, or we deal 6 damage. Oh, he only has 1 grade 2. That means we can push 3 damage. Interesting. Okay. Heal trigger doesn't do nothing. Doesn't do anything, I mean. Right, skip here. Call Blaster Blade. Get rid of his only intercept. Palamedes and an 8k makes a really good row of 21. Hits good number even on 11k Vanguards. So here we'll swing Vanguard first. We don't run crits, so it doesn't matter if this one gets PG'd versus the rear guards. get heal trigger. That also doesn't do anything. Do we have any left? We have 2 left in deck. So that's 1 perfect guard gone from his hand. Does he have a second one? Yes, he does. Does he have a third one? No, he doesn't. Does he have a 6 heal? No, he doesn't. So there we go. Very lucky we got 2 wins today on camera. So here's some gameplay of the deck I showed off. I'll show you the deck one more time. So as you can see, this deck is perfectly capable of climbing Legend and reaching Legend. I probably won't be pulling any more packs until next set, which is next month. So I don't know if I'll have any completed decks from the other clans. I can show off some budget decks if that's what you guys want to see. So if you do want to see that, comment below to tell me. And like and subscribe for more content. Well, thanks again, and see ya, YouTube.